What is going on, everybody? Silver Scrounger here. Today is Friday. What is it? November 18th, I think. So yeah, it's Friday, November 18th, and I am just now getting to go home from work. Gotta go home and pack up a bunch of stuff. I've been selling stuff left and right, and I haven't been able to get them all packaged up just yet. I gotta get home and do that so I can mail them out tomorrow. So, but I wanted to come on and just, I don't know, talk about a few different things going on. One is, my schedule has been all kinds of messed up lately. I ain't been able to do near of anything that I want to do as far as getting videos together. I want to get my videos back to being more informative, more teaching moments, I guess you could say, or you know, the informational type of stuff. I want to get some stuff out like that again. And I was noticing a lot of my coin videos, as far as talking about different types, I don't know, they don't do near as much as well as some other ones. So I might put a hold on that for the moment. But I do want to have more informative or informational videos. So I gotta figure out what I'm going to be doing them all on, and whatnot. Maybe they'll just be spur of the moment type of ones, you know, where, you know, I get some new pickups or whatever, and I just start talking about certain things, like a Morgan dollar that I have sitting at home that I haven't even tried to sell yet, because I think it's more of a coin show item than it is to just throw up on some Facebook group or whatever. Mostly because of how it's a VAM, and I can't remember what the VAM stands for. I know it's the initials or something for someone who cataloged it all, but it's basically just all the different varieties of the Morgan and Peace dollars. And it's because there were so many dies for the obverse and reverse, and, you know, different pairings and everything else, little differences or little marks, or, you know, all kinds of things that tells you if it's a VAM 82 or a VAM 16 or whatever. I don't know. But that's something else I want to really dive into a lot more, is learning the VAMs. But yeah, where I just, like, I'll get some new pickups or whatever, and I'll just all of a sudden start going into something about this new war nickel I got. You know, if it's a over mint mark, or what is it, a 1943 over 2 or something like that. But anyway, things like that. What else? We already know that CAC is going to become a new grading company of itself. It's not just going to, like, third party certified what has already been certified, you know. It's not just going to be a sticker company anymore. So yeah, they're going to be doing their own grading using the same scale, the Sheldon scale, and Right, so, excuse me. Whew. Been a long week. But speaking of the Sheldon scale, NGC has decided they're going to do something new. And they're going to do a bit of a different grading scale, the NGCX. And I can only assume the X stands for the Roman numeral for 10, because that's what they're using. A lot of people who collect sports cards or comic books and everything, how they grade them is on basically a 0 to 1 scale, or 0 to 10 scale. And you know, you got the 9.4s and the 7.6s and all that. Basically, it's like 100 points, but divided into down to 10 or whatever. Anyway, so NGC is going to be doing that with all modern coinage, 1982 and newer. Now, if it's for just regular U.S. minted coins, like the normal penny, nickel, dime, quarter, then I don't know why you would do that. Maybe for like the proof state quarters, or the new ones that are coming out, the I don't even know what they are, the Women of America or whatever it's called, I don't know. All these new ones that are coming out with the new designs, okay, fine, I guess. But I think that it would be good for something like the American Silver Eagle, the Numi coins, the ones that are like the comic related, the Spider-Mans, the Supermans, the Wolverines, all those 1 ounce 3/9 fine silver coins that are government issued, basically. I can definitely understand it for that. And I guess what they're trying to do is they're trying to find a way to get others interested into coinage, into graded coins, I guess. And there is a correlation between comic book collectors and coin collectors. My stepbrother and I have toyed around with the idea of opening up a coin and comic, or actually it'd be the other way around, a comics and coins shop. So I think that would be pretty cool. But that's very far away from happening, if it even does. I feel I'll probably end up with my coin shop before he's ever ready to get into it. And now we're driving in the rain. That's where all that noise is. So hopefully you can still hear me. But yeah, NGC is pulling a new grading scale. Now anything from, you know, that's older than 1982, they're still going to use the Sheldon scale. So no, you're not going to get any Morgan dollars unless they're like the brand new ones. But any of the standard 90% Morgan dollars, or peace dollars, or you know, cat busts, or any of the old coinage, you're not going to get it into that 10-point grading scale with NGC. It's going to be all 1982 and newer. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? What do you think about NGC trying to do that? You think it'll bring in some new interest, or do you think it'll just be something that'll start confusing people on things, or what? Because me personally, I can easily understand how to look at it, but that's because my brother-in-law is a comic collector, and we've talked a lot. We've looked at each other's items. He's looked at my coins, and I discussed with him the Sheldon system, and I've looked at his comics, and it's easy to understand the 10-point system. So, but some people might get confused by it, not knowing that a 9.6 on the 10-point system is going to be equivalent to, say, a 65 or 66 MS66, or that a 5.0 is going to be equivalent to a VF35. So anyway, yeah, I want to know what you guys' thoughts are on that. What else? Upcoming events. Man, there's something happening here in this small little town. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, upcoming events. There is a coin show happening actually today and tomorrow in Houston, which I am not going to make it because I got to work tomorrow. And I wish I could have, because then I would have been able to go out to Royal Coins, the shop out there. But oh well, I guess I'll have to deal with going and talking with David. But no, I'm just messing around. So yeah, that one is this weekend. Then next week is of course Thanksgiving, and there's nothing that I'm doing for that. I mean, we're doing the whole Thanksgiving with family and everything, but as far as coin related, no. What else? December 2nd and 3rd, there is a coin show that is happening up in Austin, Texas, which I will be going to that. Now, if it'll be both days or just one of the days is still up in the air, because I still have to work those days. However, I can get off of work early enough to be able to get up there and see what they got to offer. I might be able to do both days because it is a Friday and a Saturday, and on Saturdays I usually work until 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning, but I go in at 5, so we'll see. Hopefully I'll get some good stuff there. I got a few people asking me for different things, some Morgan dollars in a 63 or 4, MS 63 or 4 graded, of course. I've got some people asking me for NGC graded war nickels, so I'll have to see if I can't find something like that. Some better condition Standing Liberty quarters. Yeah. So I've got quite a few things I need to look for customers, so that'll be interesting. Hopefully I'll be able to get a good amount of cash together for it. So if you guys are on Facebook, I'm going to let you guys know right now some of the stuff I have that I've held on to for a while. Some of the stuff I've tried to sell at what I thought was a reasonable price. Looking at Gray Sheet, looking at eBay sold comps and all kinds of things. I've tried selling them for straight out sales and nothing. They sit there forever. So I've got some inventory that I've been sitting on forever because it doesn't seem to want to just sell. Well, I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna go out on the limb and do some fun auctions on some of the Facebook groups I'm in. One of them is the Premier Live Coin Auction. So you guys can go and join that one. I'll leave a link to all these pages down below in the description. But Premier Live Coin Auction, and in fact tonight Steve Petrick should be live, and man, they always have good stuff on their live auctions. Now, only the not admins, but the creators of the group, I guess. I can't remember the names of them, but it's Adam, Steve, and Joshua. Only those 3 people are allowed to go live on that group, but members can list things for sale and whatnot. But so that one, and then there's the American Coin Collector, and then USA Silver, Gold, and Platinum, or something like that. That I'll probably be listing a few things in as well, because I'll have some silver rounds that are a little more higher premium, and I'm going to be doing auctions on all of them, all buck and go. So some of them might sell for the going rate of what they sell for. Some of them might get a real smoking deal. Never know. The silver rounds, I'll probably start it off at spot price, but and then see where it goes from there. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna try to do a bunch of listing probably this weekend. I mean, there's gonna be some cat bust $50, some barber $50. I think I've got a bunch of barber quarters, a few Standing Liberty quarters, a bunch of BU, well, not a bunch, but I got some BU, Washington quarters, a few Mercury dimes. What else? A ton of graded wheat cents, a lot more common year ones, I think from 1939 up to 1956 or 7. I think I almost got all of them. Well, I've got one from each year, I think. But I don't think I've got any PD and S sets. What else? I don't know. I got a bunch of stuff. I got some Intaglio Mint 1 ounce silver rounds that I'll probably be doing auctions on. A couple other things. Now, also coming up, I don't know, probably the middle of December, I'm going to be doing a video, end of the year wrap up, basically talking about what my goals were for the year, where I stand, what has happened as far as if I met my goals, if I exceeded them, if I didn't meet them, why I didn't meet them, how I exceeded them, whichever way it goes. So I'm going to do that sometime in the middle of December. So that's going to be cool. Be able to look at everything that I have and go from there. December, golly, 18th, I think, or no, the 10th is a Friday. December 11th, I think, there is a coin show in Shirts, Texas, real close to San Antonio, and I'm on a waiting list to be able to get a table there. I'm really hoping to hear next week if I'll be able to get a table or not, and I've already got someone who would like to set up with me. I just need to find out if we can get the table or not. So that'd be really cool, because the guy that wants to set up with me is he's got a lot of inventory, and some of the stuff is like well, it's one of the people that do the live auctions, and the way he does them, he ends up with, you know, one piece here or two pieces there from different lots of the auction, where all of them don't sell or whatever, and he just doesn't get around to reorganizing it to where it makes sense to run an auction on them again. So he ends up with a lot of inventory that would really do well at a coin show. So we're looking at hopefully being able to get that one set up. Then December 18th, I think it is, 18th and 19th, I'm going to be setting up at a gun show. And not a coin show, gun show. It's going to be for a totally different reason. I'm going to be there for Cover 6 Outdoors, the nonprofit organization that I am a member with, that does a lot of work with veterans. And we're going to be doing a raffle, and some of it is going to be with some silver pieces. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can raise a little bit of money, spread the word about the organization some more, all kinds of things like that. Oh man, what else? January 20th, I think, or 21st. I can't remember. Whichever one is a Friday. At least I think that's what it is. It might have been the 28th and 9th. I can't remember. But the Houston Money Show, that one is going to be really cool. That is the anniversary show, I guess you can call it, of when I started dealing. When I took $500, and that's when I bought my first coins for me to flip, to turn around and sell. So, sorry, I was getting a little thirsty there, doing all this talking. All this hot air coming out my mouth. But, yeah, that is my anniversary show. And, yeah, I took $500 and started my whole ordeal. That $500 has grown quite substantially. I haven't added anything else to what I've done. I'm hoping to be able to use that $500 and the inventory that I've accumulated from that to ultimately end up with a brick and mortar coin shop. That is my goal. So we'll see what happens. There's been some setbacks, but those are things that I want to talk about on my end of the year wrap up video. So we'll get into that then. But yeah, that show is happening out in Conroe, Texas in January. I cannot remember if it's 20th and 21st or 28th and 29th, something like that. Somewhere around in that, one of those two weekends. But that's what's going on, what's happening. And then a little bit of the news of what's going on as far as like NGC and CAC. I don't know. That's a good bit of everything going on. So I've rambled on long enough, as we are in the Ranger. But I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta get the rest of the way home and start packing up some stuff to mail out tomorrow. So this is Silver Scrounger saying thanks for watching and keep on stacking.